Hey, it's okay. That's not. Hey, it's me and you again. Uh, yeah, I wanted to play Help Wanted to. I'm trying to finish it, and it's taking a break from playing the movie. It does get pretty tiring after playing it. I love the game, but I'll take a couple days from it, and then I'll probably get back into it. But in the meanwhile, I've been playing FNAF Help Wanted 2 in between, and apparently to get the good ending, I need to shoot a bunch of stuff. Like, I'm trying to get the good ending and the basic ending, so. But I'm like stuck on so many games, so like. I'm thinking of just doing these until I don't know. Just trying to do this because I don't want to try the new ones yet. They're really hard, and I can't talk when I'm like doing it. It's so focused on it. These are just fun to do. Like, replaying these is like I never thought I'd replay a Help Wanted game. It's I don't know. This Help Wanted 2 is just the best one out of the two. It's my favorite one. I really like. Like they both are really good, but if I had to pick one over the other, it has to be like this one. It's so much. Apparently, I have to shoot like a rocket. Was that it? I said some things, I guess, today. I kind of confessed to doing some stuff, and it took a lot of courage to do. But yeah, I guess I'm glad I did. That's. Do I feel different? I mean, no. I guess I kind of had to share. Right? I don't know. I guess I have to. Fries, awesome. Yeah, it's I mean, I hope you're doing all right. I guess. I don't know. Sometimes I hope you're not, but I don't know. I guess sometimes I hope you're okay. Sometimes I don't. But it's whatever. I guess I'm just I ate some what did I eat today? I had a good meal today. It's pretty good. Not too bad. Yeah, just FNAF movie's coming out. Hyped for that. there's other games I'm excited about that are coming out, uh, like this other mascot horror one I like. I forgot what it was called. But I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna give all of them a try. Like I feel like I'm gonna get bending, the bending games a try, because I haven't played much of them. I just know they're like that same idea, but like I don't know. Like I don't mind. I wouldn't mind playing the game, so I've always been interested in it. I guess it wouldn't hurt to jump into that series. Especially FNAF. Well, no, because I'm going to play Into the Pit as well after my... Did I get it? Okay. Into the Pit, I'm excited to play. I hope there's some replayability, because I like that about the FNAF games, there's tons of replayability with the FNAF games. Like, if you really want to, there's like so much like you can replay about it. Like it's like this. That's what I love about the series. So I hope, I'm sure Into the Pit will have that as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to playing that eventually. I guess while I'm talking about I'm excited to see how that game plays. I'm also excited to see. All right. Been like talking about their favorite Five Nights at Freddy's games, and I just wanted to give my 5 cents on it. I can't do like a full detailed reasoning, but like the reason I like them, I'll probably dive into as I go. The game. How do I get that? What the heck? Oh, it's small. The main. I guess we're just gonna go from like number one's the best, right? But I think it's gonna go. By the way, I love this music they do. It's so cool. Oh my gosh. It's basically number one. Oh, wait. Probably start at the bottom. I guess in like the bottom, it would have to be. Damn, I can't even originate that. Like a good thought. Like I don't know. I genuinely kind of don't know what would be like last. I guess. Probably. Damn. I guess that's what I was gonna talk about. Is why I would put them in the place they are. I feel like I would just put FNAF. I would just put FNAF 1 at... Alright, we'll start that again. FNAF? Okay, yeah. Screw 1 through 10. I'm gonna rate each game 1 through 10 stuff in order. I think number 1's gonna have to be... Or no. FNAF 1. 9 out of 10. It's not the best for me, but I'm giving it a 9 because it started it all, and obviously other people thought that as well, so that's why the game was so big. So I'm glad other people did, but I don't know, it wasn't crazy to me, so that's probably like actually more of a 7. Like I liked it. I guess like at the time I really liked it. At the time I really liked the game, but like now that like I don't know, now that I have time to like with all these other ones, I don't know. I think at the time I gave it like a no, you know, I'll just give it a 9. Actually no, because that would mean it's pretty high on my game. I don't know. Maybe just don't know. Damn. I don't know. Alright, let's just talk. What am I doing? This is so bad. Alright, the first one. Alright, least favorite, never mind. Top 10. Back to that. No, wait, no. Alright, I'll just rate on their own individual skill, I guess. Because I've played all of them, and I've been there since, like, the first one came out. So, like, you know, like, I don't know how much validity that is. Like, people still give their opinion on stuff, but, like, whether or not it's more valid, I don't know. I don't think that's, I could pretty highly critique all the originals, just not the newer ones, like Security Breach and Ruin, 'cause I haven't finished them, so I can't fairly judge it. So, the rest I finished, but not those. So for FNAF 1, I'd say, scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it a 4. No, no, not a 4. What? I give it a 7, 8, and 8. I'm thinking of it as like a list, no? It's a game on its own, giving it an 8. Or, yeah, 8's fine. So giving that an 8. Again, great game, started it all, really liked it. I mean, yeah, it really entitled what everyone will have coming forward, you know, what that whole shtick was about, so that was really good, really, like, the hidden lore that we see, although not huge, it does definitely start to spike up in the second one. Plus, so, like, the other one... Alright, FNAF 2. 10 out of 10. I think FNAF 2 is a 10 out of 10. Although mechanically, the game loop is very, like, repeatable. Like, it's not like you'll get the hang of it. Like, once you figure it out, like on the second night, the loop becomes pretty consistent. And even on 2020 mode, I don't think it was that bad. It was just kind of, I don't know, like it wasn't that. Like once you had the system down, it wasn't too bad to like figure out. So I think it's like, it's kind of interesting. Like it just, I don't know, to me it just started a lot of the lore and it set up a lot of what we can see in the future for how the lore is presented. And game mechanic wise, it was pretty well done. Like it's a pretty fluid setup of how like the gameplay will be done in the future. So there's that. In terms of like. Like I guess Freddy. I truly do appreciate the work of the second one. Yeah, I just like the gameplay loop. Like, although it is predictable after a while, it's set up a lot as to what the story is going to be told through the games, and like give a good background for where it might, like how it's going to go, which I really liked. I like the consistent game loop kind of. But once it got like, I guess it's very tedious after a while. But like, I just had. Like I feel like that's as FNAF as it gets, right? Like that was the pinnacle of what everyone thinks it should be most of the time. Maybe FNAF 1, but yeah, FNAF 2, I'm gonna put 9 out of 10. I guess I probably changed it from what I said already, but yeah, 9 out of 10. Although the gameplay loop is pretty repeatable, I enjoyed the amount of like stress there was with all the new animatronics. Like it really, like when it first came out, everyone was freaked out, like, oh, there's no doors. Like the sheer amount of animatronics like doubled, and people were like, how do you get all that? What was I supposed to do on this? I should probably look it up. But yeah, like it gave a lot of pressure. Oh, Fall Fest. That has so much significance now. It's insane. Like we have to have a game in Fall Fest. Like there's no way. That has so much more significance now than we thought it didn't. Like that's insane. So like, I don't know. Okay, so FNAF 2, I liked it. I liked the setup for it. It was I liked how it gave off the theme of like, oh, it might be futuristic. Like the teaser's are really funny. It's really cool to me too. So, but the game on its own, 9 out of 10 for sure. Once you find out how the game works, it's pretty boring, but it's very intense as well. So, the next one, I would say, okay, FNAF 3. Honestly, probably a 7 or 6 out of 10. Um, because seven's a pretty good number on it. Because I kind of, not that I expected a lot. I did think it was interesting you were getting just one animatronic. I thought that was pretty unique concept, but it's like, I don't know, like the Wizards animatronics really did a wonder. as to like how, or not the wind, dang, what do they call it? Not the spirit, the gas animatronics, the hallucination animatronics were pretty like cool to add the tension of like, oh, they're like they're not there. Like it was a pretty great unique twist and a great step from like the original concept of just more and more animatronics with unique little twists. I would say one of the ways, I don't know, I guess I could probably expect a bit more out of FNAF 3. I think that's the main hullabaloo. I don't know why I don't know what I expected more. I just think, like, the teasers are very interesting about it being like a Fazbear horror story. And I really thought we'd have like a horror mansion, not a mansion, like a horror, like an actual horror attraction. Like animatronic wise, like they would all be like horror. Like I thought FNAF 4 would be FNAF 3 in a way. When like the horror was there. Like now that I know like what's like an attraction. But I don't know. It's just I don't know, I feel like it wasn't too bad. Like it is a hard game because even though it is just William, like all of it makes sense as to why he's aggressive. The games, the mini games were really cool. I really liked them. How they also explored like Fredbear and all that stuff. That was pretty cool. Like that was like our first introduction to Fredbear Diner. So I can't. You know what? Yeah, screw 8. 8 out of 10. Why? I don't know. The threat. FNAF 3 isn't even that bad either. Like, it's not that hard. FNAF 3 isn't hard. Like it's pretty easy once you can get the system going. For me, it was easy. You just keep it on him on like camera 9 or 10, I think. You pretty much win. So it wasn't even that hard to me. Even like the hard mode, like it was pretty easy. So yeah, I guess 8 out of 10 is pretty good actually. I give it an 8 too. 4, 10 out of 10. Or is the 10 out of 10 FNAF game? Wow, that was the best. Probably the best one. Mostly because I don't know, I feel like that's like horror for FNAF. Like that's what a horror game. Like it brought back everything we used to in a way and like twisted it just with sound. Like the no doors mechanic. And it, like the fact that it kind of mirrored the first game too was really cool to me. And like the mystery box came out of it and all this like the lore was getting crazier with each game and I loved it. Like finding out now that we don't even play as the Crying Child, but Michael is like confirmed. Like, might be, I don't know, but like it's pretty cool to see. Like really cool. It's just I don't know, it's pretty exciting. Also the tension between, I mean, because I'm a wuss, but again, like you can't really judge games on horror because everyone's toleration for horror is vastly different. So like what you think is scary isn't going to be scary for someone else. But to me, FNAF 4 was greatly scary. Like it was super. She's not even in the game. But yeah, it was super, super scary. I still can't beat it on like I still can't like I hate playing it. I know, but I had to beat it. But it's just I hated doing it because it's like the tension between you and the animatronic is so much stronger than any of the FNAF games. It has the same tension from FNAF 2, the same like sort of preps around the dread you'd get in like FNAF 1 maybe, and like FNAF 3 with like the storytelling of like the pixel games. it carried that over while also carrying over no, just like there's a story part, but even then, that's pretty well conceived in the fourth one. So I think that one's a 10 out of 10, no doubt, without a doubt. Sister location 7. 7. 7. Probably 6 or 7. Pre-custom night edition, before Scott added custom night, think I'd give it like a solid 5. A solid 5. After custom night edition, 6 or 7 is definitely pretty solid. I liked what Scott was doing, the direction of more story focused, or like taking this actual story somewhere. Because as much as he can do point and click survival horror, only for so long. People did complain about it getting bored at the time, so I don't know, like I remember people were complaining about it. So he also, like, him taking a different chance on it isn't even a bad thing. I mean, it's his game, right? But yeah, I think Sister Location is 7 out of 10. I like the custom night. I really like it because it's not too crazy. Like, it's kind of satisfying in a way playing it. Like, the door noise, like, everything about it was super satisfying and really fun to play. Like, I don't know. And Ennard was a cool addition. And I think it really just showed way more, like, again, way more to the story. It's, oh, there you are. A lot of stuff is interesting from the game. Like, I don't know, this location is a great addition. Just in terms of story, like replayability wise, is another thing I consider in a game. To me, I just didn't like replaying Sister Location that much because it was just crazy little antic mini games. I guess it's because it was new at the time. I wasn't really used to it. I guess now I'm used to it. I like it. I don't mind it. I really enjoy it. But before, I didn't really like it. It was just like tasks, you know. It was just task after task. Like, where's the, like, survival? Just like, where's the, like, my favorite part of that game was the part with Funtime Freddy. Like, that was my favorite night in the whole game. Because that was as close as we were going to get to, like, high stakes, I think. Into something like that. But, I mean, it still was sit in survival horror, right? Because you had to sit there and do a task and survive. So, I don't know, maybe now I think about it, I ain't not too harsh in Sister Location. I will give it an 8. A pattern that should be aware of is that I'm not really giving these games low scores. Call me like a Scott D writer. I don't know. I really like the games. Not what I can necessarily say I hate. Freddy. Not good. Anyways, moving on. Yes, 8, 7 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Thinking about it. Next one is Five Nights. Fazbear World, whatever, Faz World. And like, even though I'm messing up the name, I really liked it. Fazbear World, was it? Oh, damn, what was it? I think that's what it was. Fazbear World, Party with Fazbear. I really liked it. Okay. I feel like if Scott, the community didn't hate it so much, he would have made an update and made it better. I don't know why he hated it so much. I liked it. I wouldn't mind him going back and revamping the game and making it, cool or whatever. You know? Like, I would not mind at all. What do I have to hit? So, I don't know. I don't. I really like FNAF World. Oh my god, why did I call it FNAF? FNAF World. I really liked FNAF World because I like I loved FNAF World. I liked especially like the welcome, how he teased the game was so funny to me. Like how he made it was super cool. Like I remember seeing the photo of all the animatronics saying like goodbye, and then slowly, little by little, them turning into like these little cool little characters in the game. That was so cool. Seeing the original and just watching it change over time was super cool to me. I really liked FNAF World for that, FNAF World for that, and I liked the base game. I liked the game loop is pretty boring, and I can understand. It's like game alone wise, I'd have to give it like a 4 out of 10 maybe. 4 out of 10 or 5 out of 10. Because it does get pretty boring and tedious game wise. I feel like you could have easily changed a couple things. I don't think it was that bad. Maybe 4. I mean, still I give it a 4, but I don't know. I guess 5. I give it a 5 because I liked the Halloween update and stuff too. That was cool. He added more cool characters. I hope he makes a second one actually. That would be cool. FNAF World 2. He has a whole new cast of characters he can add, and I think that would be cool. Like, not even to make it like, oh, this is cool. Oh, that's cool. That's so cool. And not even to like make it, like making FNAF World 2 would be like awesome to me. Like, it would be, I don't know, like, no, you don't have to be story related. You could just make it, you could just make it for fun. If you want to use it to tease something else, but I just go for it. Try again. It doesn't hurt. I'll pay for it. I don't care. FNAF World 2 would be dope to me. But yeah, 5 out of 10. What else? What else? What else? FNAF 6. Honestly, I hated the sit and survival part. I really hated it. I did not like it. It was such a letdown compared to what we had in the other games. And it was just like, sure, the tension was there, but I don't know. I don't know. Like, it was so boring to me. Like, I was like, okay, just look at the fence. Like, it was so boring to me. So I didn't really like that part of the game. I really hated it. I get how people could like the second. Could like the second one, but to me, it's not. I didn't like that. I didn't like it. I really don't. It had my least favorite survive and sit and survive mechanics in the whole series, probably. I love that we got to customize it. Like, that was fun. I think if Scott added an endless mode to that would be cool. Like, oh, but what animatronics would you pick up? I don't know. Just make it different from the game. I don't know. You can just add random animatronics now. Like, if he had an endless mode to that game, with the knowledge we have now, it's like he would be able to like use all the animatronics that you pick up, or even the ones that you pick up in your store. You can use those ones for endless. Like for different variations, or like that's what FNAF Arcade, FNAF AR does, right? It uses different variants, so just something like that. If it had an endless, it'd probably be cooler. But the endings were all cool. I loved the monologue. Holy crap, was the monologue so cool. It was so cool. The monologue, like, connection terminated. Like, it is so iconic. I love it. Love it so much. It's so cool. Okay. It's just so cool. I don't know, like it's everyone knows that speech. Like Scott wrote such an iconic monologue. It's insane, absolutely insane. How cool it was. But yeah, I like. I think I'm gonna give it a probably a 8, probably 7. Honestly, probably a 7. Midnight Motorist and all the minions were cool to fun. Um, but I feel like if you like take away like I don't know, that's not really fair though. I would say I would just give it a 7. The monologue is super good. Do not get me wrong. That is a perfect ending to the series. That was so cool. I really liked it. Um, but yeah, I could not. I hated the sit down. I hated it. I don't know why. I hated it. But yeah, the monologue. Whew, I think if it didn't have the monologue, it'd be like a 5 or 4 for me. But if it, because it does, 7 lore-wise. Holy crap, insane. Security Breach. From what I've played, 6, 7, I guess. Not too bad. Probably 6. Probably a 5. Not too bad. Definitely not crazy. I liked animatronics. I liked the introduction. Oh yeah, Help Wanted actually. Help Wanted. 9 out of 10. I like the premise. I like how they knew if people actually experienced this in VR, it would be scary to some degree. And I think Help Wanted does a great job in delivering that experience of what allowing the player to feel like they were actually in the situations their character was in. So I really liked that one. Help Wanted 2 is really good too. Probably give it a 10 out of 10 because it's I don't know, like I'd have to make a more detailed version of this, probably breaking it down. But so far, Help Wanted 2, it's pretty cool. Like, I don't know. So far, I give it a 10 out of 10. I like it a lot. Help Wanted, I like the Halloween DLC as well. That was cool. Um, Security Breach, can't give you a full. I think it's alright. Not bad. Not at all. Again, if they had more time, Steel had more time to work on the game, hell, I would have been a 9, probably, guaranteed. There's so many ideas that had to be thrown out, or I don't know, like miscommunicated or something, as rushed, or just, but it was cool. I feel like if it did have that extra year, though, it would have really been a really, really awesome game. So I'm gonna give it like a, let's give it a 7 out of 10. Ruin, so far, it's a 9. I like Ruin. So far, though, that's not a definitive, rating of it, but it's so far, it's alright. I guess I could give it a 5 for now. To be continued on that one. I guess I can try one. Alright, I haven't done yet. But yeah, Sister Location. Finally, Secret of the Mimic, 10 out of 10. I guess I don't have to say much. I like the lore that's new. I have to finish Ruin in order to understand the Mimic a bit more. But I really like Secret of the Mimic. Probably my favorite FNAF game since FNAF 4. So yeah, I'm really happy for it. I'm excited to see where the series goes. It's pretty cool. One of my favorite ones. Oh. Oh, do I get a flashlight? Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, okay. Hold your position. Okay. Hold it. What? Hold it. Holy okay, hold it. Easy. Easy. Is every okay. Jesus. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Where is the little shit? Oh. Uh, wait, what? Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh. What? What? Not again. I hate this. I hate this one. It's my least favorite game mode in it. I hate this. I hate this. Where? 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 Alright, yeah, I hate that kind of game. Really do. Not my favorite. Yeah. Guess I had a bit more energy to talk, so that's pretty cool. Guess see ya.